And happy Easter to all of you.
Happy Easter and happy customer appreciation. All right, thank you, my darling. Are you back at all? No. Or is that it? One and done? All right, Carrie Mobley, there she goes. Honey, have a great Easter, all right? Well. All right, say hi to your family too. All right, we're gonna continue on. We're gonna talk about a necessity in your gardening, which is a good hose, okay? So I have had several different hoses that I bought from the home stores like you probably did. You know, the big old rubber hoses, and then they come in different colors, black, and they come in green and blue, whatever. I have owned one of these. I don't have the Aqua Joe. I'm being totally transparent with you. I don't have that one. I have one very, very similar to this in the stainless steel design. And I will tell you, I've had that hose for years. It's amazing. This is Aqua Joe's 75-footer. Every day of the week, it's $63 and change. If you buy it today, you will get a 75-foot virtually indestructible hose for $41.95. It is the perfect size for the average size yard, or whether you're cleaning off your furniture. It's what they call industrial grade stainless steel, 304. So it is built to last. It's not gonna rust on you. This hose will never kink on you. It's virtually impossible to kink this hose because of that snake design. And I'm gonna come over and show you. What it does is it just rolls with the punches. If you guys can come up a little bit, there you go, thank you guys. It rolls with the punches. I cannot kink it, okay? In fact, I can tie this thing in a dang knot and I cannot kink it. It's still gonna flow. It's $41.95. You know, like I said, when it comes to garden hoses, how much can you talk about? With this one, you can talk about a lot. $41.95, Bobby Milliken is back. And again, you know, Bobby has the pressure washer coming up. You could use this in conjunction with your pressure washer if you wanted to. Yeah. But what I like about this hose, Bobby, first of all, it stays clean. Yeah. It's easy to wind. It doesn't take up a lot of space, and it never gets stuck. It never kinks. It never breaks. It doesn't get those.
Look at this. I don't know if you can see me over here. Am I okay on where I'm at, guys?
Yeah, yeah, perfect.
Yeah, I'm just showing you how it kind of snakes around. It's not going to snag. It's not going to get stuck. This is like the last hose that you're ever going to need. Why? Because it's indestructible. This is steel, 304 stainless steel. Yeah. And one of the first questions I get is, well, you know, it's super bright. Is that going to get too hot, especially in the summertime? You would think, but actually it's reflective. So the sun is hitting that, bouncing off, keeping your hose nice and cool. So this, to me, is the last hose you're ever gonna need, guy.
Yeah, and not only that, look at the size it takes up. I don't know anybody out there that can take a rubber hose, a garden hose, 75-foot garden hose, and make it look like that. I could put this in a terracotta pot, and now I've got everything that I need. See, I even tied it in that knot, doesn't matter. But what I like is it's lightweight. I would say it's a fraction of the weight of the big, bulky, heavy rubber hoses, and it is virtually indestructible. All right, so let's show everybody what it looks like. By the way, we do have this the hose stand available, so we'll mention that while we're here. But I mean, listen, a garden hose, Bobby, everybody, man, everybody's got, we've got one running away over there. Yeah. Let's talk about how easy it is to use and all the features.
Absolutely. So this, again, is going to be the last hose you ever need. You don't have to worry about, I had a green negative hose out here to show you, but you can just picture it. The big, bulky, green, slick, slimy hose. This is not that. Yeah, it's back here.
Yeah, we have it all.
Yeah, this is, I mean, this gets tangled easily. This is what I want to show you with this guy. And I think I have so many shows, I barely have time to set up for everything.
No, it's okay, buddy.
So here's the thing with these. Once you get a kink or a crease in it, and I'll try and hold it still right there so you can see it, it stays there. Even if it comes open, look, you can still see.
It has memory.
It has, that's the best way to put it, it has memory. So this is gonna get hot, this is gonna be slimy, this is gonna be hard to roll up, and worst is that it's gonna stay kinked like that. You can see with this guy, you can't get a kink in that. No. You literally can't do it. As a matter of fact, I don't think we have these on today, and I apologize for that, but this one back here has knot after knot after knot, and it would still produce water through all of these knots.
Yeah, I don't know if it's turned on.
I don't know if they got this on back there or not. Do they? Nope.
I don't know if they got it, but anyway.
You get the point.
You can't, the point is, you're never gonna, like, you know when you go around your car and you're washing your car and it gets under a tire and the thing stops? Because of the design, the rigid exterior design, it's got the soft design, you know, the flexible PVC inside, but the exterior is steel. But it's almost done like a clamshell, so that it easily moves. You know, like a nice chain on your neck, you know how they layer it so that it's nice and soft? That's how it's able to wriggle and move its way and find a clear path to the water every single time. And it's easy to port. I don't care if you're going over boulders, rocks, whatever. For $41 for a 75-foot hose, and I know Pat, my producer's done some garden shows with us, for 75 feet at this price, That's a really, really good price, okay?
Yeah.
Normally you're at about $60 on this. I think it says 63, $41.95. Get it home, all right? See, with that one, even with the soft one, you can kink it up.
There you go, there's the water getting through it.
Yeah, you can't kink this hose up. Crazy.
It's not gonna split. It's not gonna rust. It's not going to crack. It's not going to get hot. It's not going to kink. Any of those things because of this stainless steel design. And what it is, when you actually get down to like the physics of it, there's actually a tube inside of here. So there's a 1/2-inch PVC inner core that's kind of holding everything together. By the way, it's BPA free, lead free, phthalate free, all those things free.
I got a snake.
You finally
back
get them
here.
on back there?
Yeah.
And it says 300 PSI burst rated. So that tells you the quality of it. And if you take a look here, it's constructed of these durable aluminum fittings, and you can see it right there with my white shirt. See that blue? Those are those durable fittings. Guy, you got the hose working over there?
Well, somebody turned it on, didn't tell us, and it started running around like a snake.
Hey, nothing like live TV, guy.
Oh, don't turn it off again.
Oh, no,
you
we
guys.
just had it.
I just got it out
I
of here.
just had it on.
Oh, my gosh.
They're
All right,
hosing us
well, I
over here.
wanted to show
That's all right.
Yeah, the problem is the spigot was on, so it was running all over the place, so we turned it off. You saw the water coming out of it. Can you see all the knots that I have in this? I don't know if you can see how many different knots are in here. So you have all these knots, yet the water was still running clear. You cannot, absolutely not have to ever worry about that. It's kind of ridiculous to do this demo now because the water's on. All right, don't turn the water back on because then it runs all over the place. Pat, how many left? 400 left. All right, so show everybody the rubber. We got a runaway hose in here.
Yeah, so this might be what you have at home. And guy, like you always say, if I take this this tab off, it's gonna go all over the place.
It'll never be like that again.
This weighs 8 pounds, am I right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, got my spec. This weighs 8 pounds. This right here, I lifted up just to show you that you can hear how heavy.
It's gotta be 25 pounds.
It's definitely heavier than 8 pounds.
Yeah.
So this is not this. It's lighter weight, it's kink free, it's coil free, it's stainless steel. It's the best hose that we offer in our Aqua Joe lineup. So we do Sun Joe, Snow Joe, Aqua Joe, Air Joe, Power Joe. This is our top of the line hose that you're getting from us at Aqua Joe.
Yeah, all right, so this is getting ready to sell out. We've got about a minute or so left. The quickest way to order is that little code that's right down there at the bottom of your screen. Take your phone, turn on the camera, hold it right there. You'll load up hsn.com, you'll be right there. You can order this thing, lickety split. I joke about this one. And don't get me wrong, and if you've done it, don't feel bad. I bought this kind of a hose.
Yeah.
Problem is, once you cut the little plastic thing that holds it together, if you don't have a hose reel, which is another $75 expense, this thing is never gonna look like this again. You're gonna wind up dragging it all over the place. It's gonna get those lines of memory when it goes around a corner, and then it's gonna burst.
Yeah.
If you're lucky, this one is actually decent quality because it's got brass fittings. We've got the aluminum cast fittings on ours as well, so you're still getting beautiful fittings, but you don't have to worry about buying, a whole nother hose reel to be able to wind the sucker up.
And even though we have the 1/2-inch PVC inner core, it still has a 5/8-inch connection, so it's gonna fit your standard hose bibs, no problem. And guy, I didn't mention this, another bragging point, this is gonna maintain its flexibility all the way down to 0 degrees Fahrenheit. So that is just another quality. Again, 300 PSI burst rated. Most hoses are 100, maybe 2. This is 300. So you get all this great stuff in one hose. And there's a lot of different lengths. I think we sell 25, a 50, a 75, and a 100. This today is a 75. I think that's the perfect length. A little bit less than the 100, a little bit more than the 50. So you're getting that great length. Because you can't go smaller. You could go bigger by connecting one to the next to the next.
All right, well, so you can see our counters going. This is probably gonna sell out. Will you do me a favor and talk about this adapter? Do you know we mentioned this for a minute the other day? Like 300